Alrighty guys, let's do this. As I tried to find the words of how to describe a 107-day campaign can only be described by a story that is all about lemon bars. One day a little girl wanted to bake some lemon bars for her caregiver, aunt, and mom, who she admired deeply. She had spent a whole afternoon working tirelessly for a little girl like her. After she was all done, the lemon bars looked beautiful and she was so excited to show them off. She had made a neatly made presentation and walked over to her caregiver's house. Her mom, aunt, and her caregiver were there sitting drinking tea while having a conversation, and she was elated for them to try out her lemon bars. Turns out she added salt instead of sugar by the puckered look on all their faces. All of them gave her positive feedback and told her she did a good job. This little girl, however, didn't walk away thinking that she was a failure. She was proud of the hard work that she did, and she thought that she did a great job. It was just one tiny mistake. This made her confidence grow so that the next time she made those lemon bars, she could make them better. Now, how do lemon bars relate to a 107-day campaign, you may ask? Both the lemon bars and the 107-day campaign were created by Kamala Harris. Even though she had a short amount of time to create the 107-day campaign, it was without a doubt the most beautiful creation we have ever seen. Even though we didn't get the results we wanted, she still brought people she loved the most together, which is the American people. Even though we are living through unprecedented times, she still has her shoulders back and chin up high with confidence. She didn't walk out of this nearly perfect campaign thinking she failed, but it only created an opportunity for her and us to make our message stronger and continue to make our world a better place for all to live in. I believe that this is the mentality we should all have moving forward. Right now is not the time to sulk in what could have been, but to bring people together no matter their race, gender, sexual orientation, ethnic background, and status. Right now is not the time to diminish our confidence and get apathetic, but to continue to show love to everyone around us and keep showing up for each other during these unprecedented times. Right now is not the time to throw up our hands and give up, but to roll up our sleeves and keep fighting for the promise of America. Because if we believe in the promise of America, we can make a country a better place for all people to live in, no matter where they have come from. See, she truly meant it when she said that there is so much more that we have in common than what separates us. And in the face of a stranger, we see a neighbor. During her campaign, she brought us together and brought immense joy to everyone who supported her. We've shared our most vulnerable stories to strangers, we've made new friends, we even got back together with old friends. We've laughed, cried, sang, and danced, and most importantly, we've celebrated each other for our differences. This beautiful, unique, and strong neighborhood cannot be broken, and it will not be broken by oligarchs and wannabe dictators. As I recall in our history books, we have fought a king before. This is the very fire that ignited the people to gain freedom and independence from a malicious monarch. Our founding fathers and the colonists were sick and tired of a king trying to lead them from across seas, so much that they dumped overtly taxed tea into the Boston Harbor because they weren't being represented in Parliament. It is the same parallel that we are facing now. The administration that is sitting in the Oval Office at this current moment in time is not representing the people of the United States of America. They are ripping away and abolishing humanity without thinking of how it may affect the constituents that they serve. In the end of the American Revolution, we conquered the king, and we can and we will do it again to gain freedom, equality, and justice for all. So now it is not time to give up on making lemon bars because we did not make them right the first time. We cannot move on with cowardice, fear, and complacency. Yes, we may be facing uncertain times, but what a privilege it is that we get to be in one of the biggest chapters in our children and grandchildren's history books. They will come to us with questions about this moment in history and ask us, what did you do to fight the rich people who wanted too much power? And we will say that we fought like hell for our country. We need to step into the confidence that Kamala had and still has to make America a place for all people to live in and fight for the promise that our founding fathers gave to us. As Kamala said, our democracy is as strong as our willingness to fight for it. So let us link our arms together, walk over the bridge of freedom, use our voices, even if it shakes, and we are on the brink of tears, and win it for all of us, because as Kamala always says, when we fight, we win. Let's do this.